Hello there, you wonderful person. I'm Gareth Mason, and we are going to continue Disco Elysium. Oh, just make sure. Yes. Okay. You know what? I forgot to check my audio. Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Can you hear the game? Yes, you can. All right. So we were here apparently. It's 8 in the evening. The body is inside the fridge. So now we can take a little extra time. I died! No, I died! Didn't I? I think I did. Let's try doing this now.
Barbell lies. It's 60. There are no. Why does it feel so familiar?
Legendary. Gonna get a heart attack again? And then I died.
You feel something in your chest. An
Yes, I did. Oh! Yeah, there you go. Load. Put points into volition. Okay. Oh. So health. Can I upgrade? Can I level up something here? Do I have points? I do. Endurance? Minus 3 damage. Minus. There we go. Now we have... We're not gonna die for... one hit. Oh man, all this stuff. All this stuff. No, I didn't actually explore anything, did I? No, it's actually this way. I think. No, it's not. Okay, here we go. There it is again.
See, a This ice bear is the
Crack it open.
Lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found.
Look inside.
Shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers.
Beat up for 2 corpses.
But the optic.
Shall we go?
The two of
Okay,
you
let's do this.
is heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the bottom. Then,
I can barely hear the guy, the narrator.
Beautiful.
You've definitely earned a drink after this. Perhaps even some pagan rites.
Bring out the meat and set it on fire. No. Physical instrument. A drink. Pagan rites. I don't understand. No, that's weird. But that's interesting. Let's do it.
I knew you would say that. I knew this would lead to drinking. No,
Uh-oh.
no more. This is paganistic enough, and he does not leave this room.
Okay,
Means
no
it.
drinks.
He doesn't want to be the ice bear cop.
We did our best.
Did we do- at
I
least
remember this.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
Okay, let's see if we can do this.
You touch the dead man's body. His skin is cold, light blue and
It'll
Yeah.
come to you sooner or later.
Okay. And then we were checking... we're checking this out.
a thick layer of coal. Looks like this furnace has a face.
What is this?
No one has used it in ages.
Look
What
inside.
are you doing?
Can hear somebody talking upstairs.
Alashan,
Near.
you feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad. Pulsing
Express.
through danger.
What are you doing?
I'm the
Please wipe your
reincarnation.
face clean, officer.
These 3
Yes.
stripes
and this protects you. Okay, sure. Go
After
ahead.
this, and then this will heal me. Will it heal me? No, hurt me. Okay, so about this thing here, what do I need
Bear's
it?
eyes are still glowing red.
Perception.
It's guarding over the...
Okay, do I have any points to put into perception? Yes, I do. Okay, save it.
The bear's eyes are...
Let's try it again. 28%. Go.
You touch the dead man's body.
It'll come to you sooner or later. At least
Sucks, man. Okay, what if I
The bear's eyes...
talk?
Looney Rooney.
How do you like it in
I
there?
like it a lot, brother.
You said a mysteries?
Oh, yes, Kobo.
Where?
Just a small gulp away.
Way too loud.
Beloved Kobo.
Here we go.
As small.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Oh, yeah, baby. Afflicted with harlequinism.
You sure I got out of that one? Coppolini. Come back later, Kobo. Use yourself with my Frank.
Take the note from the door.
Pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Where did you I can try it again? But I'm gonna die. What happens if I get... Let's see.
Your
Oh, that was a
arms
success.
and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
What is this? What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
Roll up his nostrils.
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in.
Push your fingers in his nose.
Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in
Oh.
the cartilage.
Damn.
The thing you're looking for, it's not there. Crawl out, spider.
Fingers in his mouth.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop.
Okay. Yeah. I need to relax here a little bit more, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to play for a long time.
You're on the right track.
Oh, play with it. Feels right.
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, delicate to touch. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth.
What is it?
Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now.
Okay,
Look in.
let's open and see.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate,
What is it?
you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
Fuck yeah!
keep going.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Put your finger in it.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
Damn. Hey, what's up, Jokesy? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. How's it going? Okay, this game looks interesting. This game is really interesting. Very complex and extremely well written. Vampire? I have played Vampire. I played for like 2 or 3 hours. I really enjoyed it and then never came back to it. It's in my list. I'm gonna come back to it. Brainstem?
Yes, that's what this part is called. You've seen the drawings. You've studied them.
Feel around first.
The basal ganglia feels clumpy, What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. The funk soul brother at the back of his head has gone dark forever.
Where is Robert? Robert is not here. It's his favorite song. Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. Let's push it deeper.
Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres.
I'm with my fingers inside his brain.
The undulations of the limbic system have ended. All is quiet.
There's a cavity cut right between the hemispheres.
The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Push deeper.
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
Eesh. Punch a hole through his mouth? Or wriggle in? I don't think I want to be very physical here.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger.
What? What do I feel it?
Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin.
Oh no. That's terrible. Okay, I do have health, but I'm with my... Shoot.
The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
Fish it out. Can I be retried? 58%. Let's go. Oh. Shoot.
You push your hand further in. Whatever is in there keeps rolling between your fingers as you beckon it to come out.
I can't get it.
Out comes his small folding knife. The lieutenant moves its blade across the man's skull, searching for the exit wound.
There.
Withdraw your hand 4 centimeters, please.
Pull your finger back
With
and
a
now.
crack, he punches the knife in the skull. Then, one more time, and one more, until the bone comes loose, like eggshell. Inside, you feel the jelly move from his poking.
The object is still under your finger. You forgot to narrate this part.
Can you push it out?
A
Push.
small flower of metal blossoms from the man's head, followed by your finger.
So that's a bullet.
A bullet. A non-calibre. Rifled. You may remove your hand from the victim's head now, officer. Well done. Here is your prize.
Oh, thanks. Whee! He drops the bullet in an evidence bag and puts it in your hand, your other hand, the one not covered in blood and cerebral
Looks
cortex.
like we need to add one more item to your injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds about right. Okay, have a nice night of sleep, Jogsy. See you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by the way. Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Yep, that was it.
And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3. Ligament mark. New opinion, non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
What? Treatment?
As I said, treatment is an attempt to manipulate the body after death, to hide the real cause with a false cause. In this case, this injury here.
He points to the mark encircling the corpse's neck. The ligaments mark, fracture hyoid bone. It was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck, the hanging, even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Dead. But a doop doop. Agreed. You think so?
I did not just come up with this. I have had my doubts since we found no signs of struggle on his wrist. No claw marks on his neck. Why? Why didn't he fight for his life?
Oh, man. Sorry for that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Signs too. Small details. Everything is too neatly designed for us to assign probable cause here, as we did, full-heartedly. Well, no more.
We almost fell for it, he thinks. Almost.
Almost. Who would do this?
That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little easier.
Why would anyone do this?
To hide something. The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here?
I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Okay. Maybe the bullet holds more answers?
Yes. We should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
Okay.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
What happens
We
next?
put him in a bag and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. The body bag should contain the odor for the duration of the transport. I would drive him to processing, but it's too late to do that today. I'll do it first thing tomorrow. No problem.
Are you sure?
One more thing. This
Oh.
was really good work, detective.
Thank you. It healed my morale a little bit.
The word lingers in the air of the basement. Far away, ice cream makers are buzzing, and the sea wind blows outside. Detective.
Yes. Detective. We're finished with the corpse, right? Yeah. Ice cream wrappers?
Friendly cartoon bear.
I remember doing this
Still
before.
smells of vanilla.
Giant bear, what's it doing here?
It looks like an ice cream free.
Hyper carnivore. Yeah, I remember doing this.
Lucky us.
We're done.
All right.
He takes out a shiny black body bag and starts pulling the plastic over the dead man's face.
I will need a little help carrying him.
Okay,
You take the hands. I'll take the legs.
will do. Bag the corpse and drag it into the motor carriage. Is it gonna put me here or? Cause I want to come back here. I didn't explore this place well enough. Okay. We don't need we don't need this. And this. It's mine now, right? So, what about now?
Yes?
Sexy. You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an
You
observation.
have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's this? How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Containers? Huh? I don't understand. They say it's a scene clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic yet thorough. Prioritizes. Okay then.
He simply nods. Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Okay. I'm gonna wash myself. And, you know, relax a little bit. Do some interesting, maybe sing in the karaoke. But after washing myself up. Hello, Lunar! Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Wait, what? Oh no. I don't have the money yet. Oh no. It's locked. Can I go back? Can I go through the window? Oh no. Hey, how was I supposed to get the money, man?
Yeah, excuse me.
Excuse me, nothing.
You have a...
Let it
A
go.
moment passed.
I didn't mean to talk. I remember him saying that he wouldn't allow me to come in if I didn't pay it. Oh boy. Yo,
Can I help you?
here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Found the victim's clothes in there.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone in your staff have put there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else has a trash container key?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Okay.
Thank you anyway.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there? Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes.
About the money I owe you?
Have you got it?
Can I pay with this check?
You must be joking, right? You come here, trash everything, and now you try to pay with a novelty check? This isn't a game show. I'm not going to accept it. You owe me cold, hard money. I want to see that money in the palm of my hand. Every single cent.
Man.
You fat Everard. Your novelty check is useless.
You can cash it in at the local frit near the harbor gates, though it might not be enough to cover it.
How much do I owe again?
A lot. For the room and broken window?
Come on.
Yeah.
Talk about something
Yes.
else. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Isn't there a sink here? I have no... I don't know. I don't know what to do here now. How the hell am I supposed to... Yeah. Bathtub in your room. But I don't have the money. Maybe I can get money by singing in karaoke. Sad song on a tape. Oh, okay, I can't. Can't yet. Maybe I can find more... Maybe the old lady can help me?
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
I have no idea.
She could. This woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth. You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
Sponsor? Would you like to be my sponsor?
Oh, I'm sure you would make a wonderful gigolo, dear, with those strong arms of yours, but welfare checks aren't all they cracked up to be. My husband and I are barely scraping by.
Oh man.
She's not really lusting after those biceps, man. It's more like an appraisal you give to a healthy specimen.
Okay, I don't want to do
I'm
this.
so sorry. I don't.
I'm not gonna. No. What about this guy here? Can he give me money? I need money. It's all about the money, you know. I know exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I need money. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Wake him up? Pick up the pills first, right?
The man does not mind. You probably need them more.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait.
I'm good. Let's wake him
Use
up.
Magnesium to heal your morale.
There is
I don't know why.
one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Wake up! This is an order. I am the law.
Why the yelling, man?
The 30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a passive look. You're alive?
Wait, what? No, he was just sleeping. What do you want, officer?
I want money.
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police. More than they usually do, at least.
Alright.
The
I'll let you sleep.
doesn't answer. His head is already back down on.
Okay, skill point, huh? 100 real. Can I sleep on the bench?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Okay. Not sure. Oh, the old dudes. Guess we'll give them the ball tomorrow. Can I cash in the check here, I wonder?
Hello again. How can I help you?
Missing gun again?
Sure thing.
Thanks for the ribbon.
Sure, man.
Now we're good. Oof. Bad smell. Where did he say I could cash in the check? But that's still not gonna be enough, right? They're just gonna be here forever. Maybe here? No, I cannot go there. What's this? Money! Yes! Need the money. This old lady is far gone. Physical instrument. White tank top. Really? -1 suggestion and +1 conceptualization. Okay. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, no. We're not doing that. Once is it? I guess since I wanted the money to be able to pay, to be able to go to bed, but... Guard has told you Some unruly Union gather in the mess hall. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. Okay. No money, yeah. We're just gonna do some tasks. Then. Cannot go to bed without the money. Cannot go in through there. Okay. So keep an eye out for Union stuff. Really, over here. Can I? Can't. What's this? Okay. Let's talk to the lady.
Hello again, sweetie.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
What is... I know what is paraplegic. She doesn't have movement from the waist down.
It means I can't use my legs. I was in an accident some years back, injured in the line of duty, as they say.
Mountaineer?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
Oh. Could I become paraplegic?
I hope not. Although the work you are doing for all of us is quite dangerous.
Towering over her in your insignia, you make her feel safe.
Someone has to do it.
But not you. You're volunteering. So thank you, sweetie.
So you volunteered sometime in the past for the beatdown and hell of bullets. So very you.
Sorry I was rude to mention your wheelchair. Let's move
That's
on.
quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
Okay. Gotta go. Not this guy. This guy here. Let's see if we can... What's this? Bottle of rum.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Very long. Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime? Maybe who cares?
No, no.
Just rum?
Finish the thought.
The worker is in a deep sleep. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from. Into the primordial darkness?
Perhaps. Oh, I cannot wake him back up? Oh, man. Okay, who else can we...
Can I help you?
Apparently not. Water cooler. Menu. Okay, this door here.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple. The
Touch.
cobalt blue circle
Try to open.
door
There's nothing I can do about that, eh? What's this? Money, yes. Just need 90 more of those. Okay, fine. Renee? Who's Oh, yeah. Man, there's so many things to do in this game. Okay. Apparently we're still in the investigation. So let's see here. Sing, explore the secret. Who made the call reporting the crime? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Inside, you see a
I
set
know.
of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Radio?
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Civilian Sylvie. She may have reported the murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Garta give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
I'm starting to know.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Wait.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Damn.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Okay, finally.
Hello?
A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from Whirling in Rex.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Resentment?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
I'm gonna trust my empathy. You quit your job? Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom.
I
I
don't.
think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words. Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
You mean me? Did you get away from me?
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay?
I won't push, I guess.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Okay. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't the corpse behind the workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does the union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
I am the authority here.
Okay.
You feel much better now. Tell me exactly why did you let a corpse hanging in your background before? For weeks before, instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
The others?
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
She is about to cry. But we need the information, don't we? We need information. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Okay, I understand. I understand. Don't worry.
You do? What else can I do for you?
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Union or the one on the
It
coast?
was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer.
Okay,
It
next
just might take a while.
next question.
Yeah, go on.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer.
No.
The law.
No, wait, no. My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Okay.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Oh, my uniform.
Yes, you absolutely should. It's awful that you lost it.
Oh, man.
It feels like you haven't worn yours in a long, long time.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Oh, no. I showed you my gun? When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
Yes. What did I do?
you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Damn.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after. People tried to back away from you or even slip out of the door. But you screamed, "I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation."
Okay. I just don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
Me neither.
Hey, what's up, Rich? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome. How's it going? Okay. What happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
I had money?
It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
I know I pawned it. Okay. I found my patrol cloak earlier. But have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco thing.
Yeah, so no uniform.
Somewhere in a dank rental apartment, 2 police officers stand in the dark. Trash and liquor bottles cover the floor. Things are not good.
Sounds like we're fun when we're drunk. Yeah, this guy goes a little bit over the fun part.
One of the men, trying not to slip on old newspapers, makes his way to the window and pulls the curtains apart. Roaches scatter as the light comes in. God damn. Officer Michelle Elfboy Williams speaks to himself. His partner, Sundance Fisher, looks at the patrol uniform he's wearing, then at an identical suit frame on the wall. It's blue and covered in dust. "Let's get the fuck out of here," he turns to Williams. He hasn't been here in days.
Interesting. Hey yo, Mr. Din! What's up, my dude? Welcome to the stream, my friend. How's it going? Do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the whirling?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash. thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that.
Okay.
Anything else, Detective?
You wanna grab a cup of coffee with me sometime? No, we're not gonna do that.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem angry with you?
No,
Oh,
she doesn't have a problem with you.
nope.
It must be someone else she's angry about.
Yeah,
Some other guy,
mm-hmm,
like Gart.
sure. Okay. But I'm a guy, sure it isn't about me?
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag. No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh no. No. I'm happy to help, but maybe I could do so without all this internalized misogyny.
What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore?
My dude, you failed the check. I don't trust you at all now.
You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
I don't want to say any of those things. Nope.
You're just a gimp. What? You want to be more empathetic?
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong. It's just sexuality.
Oh,
Court
come
was
on.
dominated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Good. Good. I'm done.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on
Tap the fuel.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Oh, it's his. What is this machine?
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What's this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing. It's probably nothing.
Huh.
Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Can we turn around, turn it on and drive somewhere?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Okay, but what is a motor carriage?
A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the concept. We've had these for nearly a century.
Do all the policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Caprice Motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Okay.
In the cabin, you see a set.
What are the steering levers?
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar.
Okay, very nice. What was I trying to do? Keep searching for a caller, despite lacking any obvious leads. This might take some time, yeah, so let's not. Oh, right. I had some information here, don't I? Damaged ledger, yeah. Let's interact with it.
It's the ledger you found in the trash.
It is.
Full cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Flat Earth debate. It was entertaining. I bet it was. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
It makes sense.
It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, Terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run my fingers across it.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what is this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
The kind of information.
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Oh.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
White
They're
papers.
not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
There was a mention of a naming convention here?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh my, they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
I unfortunately didn't get any money, Lunar. I only have my 10 bucks. I need 90 more.
You like this grimy murdering, don't you? Wish there was one in there about a drug den. You love those. Gets the blood pumping. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Okay. Okay, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Okay. I seem to have named the case The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one The Man with the Hole in His Head. He was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Alright then.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Okay, accident. I have to open an official cage. Is there a room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
Is that gonna heal my morale?
Things to be done, and
Oh, man.
already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. Yeah, I like this one. The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Was he being sarcastic?
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
No, he actually really likes it. That's interesting. I'm done.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Can I read the case files now? Let's inspect everything else and then I'll do this last. Toilet paper?
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard.
Leave it there, it's
Take it
cool.
off if you want.
No, take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila.
Yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Station call?
These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
Field autopsy?
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs.
Enough.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess.
Healed?
Better.
Oh, nice.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Clipboard?
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Why not? Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Oh?
And something small inside? Light, made of paper or cardboard? Or dried flowers, perhaps?
Let's take a peek.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli. but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. There's pain in there, if you want some. That much you know.
How would I open it?
With your hands, you 4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
I know, so you already told me about it.
If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you sniffing it?
That's so funny. The option to sniff was there, so...
So you wanted to get in on the trash toilet stink collab. Find out what happens when those two get funky together.
Oh, man.
Okay, pal.
It's getting weird. Sorry, nose. Let's just move on.
Your nose is somewhere between grateful and resentful.
Okay. Let's try this. Can I read the cases file? The case files now? Logic. 42%.
It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back.
Logic, eh?
Try again later.
Try again now. Logic. I can only put 1 point into logic. Okay then. Oh, what was that?
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your copo type.
Excuse me? Wait, there are copo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
I have no idea. I'm not sure.
Yes, sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
What are the other copo types?
Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, Liquid Shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
You want the other copo types to be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual copo type from sorry to anything.
It'll be... I don't get it. Not sorry. Change my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes.
No.
Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Fuck off.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
I guess. Oh, he wants to talk?
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the manager yet.
You should take care of that, then.
I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
And I appreciate that a lot. The cool dude. Let's talk to the guy. Yeah, I was actually... Yeah, tomorrow... Oh, no, man. I really want to pay out all this for the damages.
Can I help you?
Wait. Who am I supposed to talk to?
Yes?
What was that? Pay for damages. Try negotiating with cafeteria oh, yeah.
Can I help you?
About the money.
Yes. Have you got it?
Was wondering if I could come sort of arrangement for
Does
tonight.
that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Kim is about to say something. I'm an honest cop. I'll try to. Yeah, I'll pay you tomorrow, man.
As a police officer, you must understand that I cannot take you at your word without evidence. Evidence being money. You can't stay here without money.
I still have my key. This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Okay. Back outside we go. Okay.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I need money. Indeed I do.
Something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Kim, how do I turn the lights on?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps.
Whoa.
The engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl, like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We
Okay.
just need to stand in front of the machine now.
You know what? Let me do that.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river.
Hologram?
A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Look around me.
You catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance. Sounds. Two men engaged in a drunken argument, followed by the closing of some distant window. In the middle of a broken plaza, illuminated in a cone of light, two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
Ah, Martinez at night.
Where are we on this?
Let me see.
It takes the ledger for a moment.
Right here.
Seems nice. It says his finger near the top of the map on a segmented of a coast jutting out into the great ocean.
No, it does not.
There
Perforations.
are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3, that's it.
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
I've done this for 18 years?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
What is this? No. Do you really think I have any idea?
Fair point. Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see... Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row.
Does that mean I can get money?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Oh,
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil.
so I'm a killer.
A drink would soften that feeling. That's right. A killer of humans.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk.
McCoy?
I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
That's good.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping.
Alcohol.
Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Yep.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Oh. Maybe I should find a hobby.
Anything's better than annihilating yourself with drugs and alcohol.
I agree.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks.
The lieutenant nods.
Let's put it away.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Thank you.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Statistics? You mean these ones? Done ones? Okay. What could we sell?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers.
Yes, I know.
Radio.
I
I've
have
done this.
something here we...
Transport enclosure. Regular people just... The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those things?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
What do you mean you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So you took his spinners.
I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
Okay. I would have done it too.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put those spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. With spinners. That would be outrageous.
The spinners shine so bright they reflect on the lieutenant's glasses. He doesn't say anything either.
Yeah, but I know the pawn shot. Okay, let's do it.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Let's go. So I need to make these worth at least... I need to make them be worth at least 90 real. Is this place? Oh, wait, what was that? Gate is gateway to the river of filth. Oh, there. Can we make it? Can we do it? Can we have this be worth more than 90?
Greetings on this fine.
Maybe 100?
What brings you here?
How come you're still open?
The pawn shop is always open.
Is Roy high?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrolidon. What is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Radiation sickness. Sir, could you take out your sunglasses?
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Say, what's with the triangles on your vest?
I was with the emergency relief brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster. Had to take Pyrolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
People's Pile? What's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
You know, that is one of that is one of my biggest fears is radiation. Radiation is something that just scared the crap out of me. Emergency Relief Brigade you were part of?
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Damn, that's terrible. That reminds me of Chernobyl. It must have been tough radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile.
Yeah. Got third on LMD. Posting the video. Can get second. You need to play dodgeball. My God, I need to play the dodgeball. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well done, man. Well done. Yeah, by how you were doing before, it makes sense that maybe you could even get first.
So much disappointment and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Yep, makes sense. How did you end up running this pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Yeah. Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Okay. Care to share with me? No, I'm not gonna take... What am I supposed to do? Oh, the bullets. Items. 200. Whoa. How do I sell this to you, my friend? Where can I sell?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can...
Sell!
Yes.
Something to sell.
I'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
200!
One was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Okay. Thank you, Rich. I am enjoying this so far. There are some very slow moments. There were some very slow moments, but I'm gonna keep going here. I'm a patient man, and I think this is gonna pay off really well. Good luck with the Dodgeball Academy. You're probably gonna be streaming, like, what time is it now? Like 1 hour from now? I'll drop by there. Good luck, Rich. Thanks for stopping by.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
Nice.
Here's the 100 real you need for your bill.
Nice.
The windfall is a small consolation.
I actually just needed 90, so I
Anything else you're thinking
Whatever.
of selling?
sell my clothes. No.
Another time back.
Another time. It's almost midnight. No, it's not. It's 11:07. Here we go. We got the money. Oh, I'm happy. Make things right. Yo,
Can I help you?
about the money?
Yes.
I have it.
Well,
I hope you choke on it. Here it is. I'm sorry for the trouble.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Which is going to be... how much?
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
Payoff is very worth it? At least 4 hours. Nice.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
I noticed that.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a
20.
room here too.
Of course.
Expensive.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests.
Okay.
Anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, really gonna have to work for that, huh? I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Not for the stream. Play someone.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation.
Yes.
Let's go out to the balcony.
Great idea. Let's go.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I don't care that he smokes. How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal.
Oh yeah.
We did manage to get him down from the tree. So as they say, all's well that ends well.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure he was really dead. No. I'm a little out of practice.
Being sober also tends to help with precision. Anyway, we performed a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with. Moreover, you found that the hanged man wasn't just hanged, he was also shot. That was some excellent detective work.
Excellent detective work.
And you managed to locate and pull out the bullet, so we can get ballistics, make up the gun. All this is invaluable.
Yeah, we're professional. I'm professional.
The rest is up to the boys in processing. Maybe they will surprise us by doing their job for once, but I wouldn't count on it.
Really?
There's still work to be done at the crime scene, however. We mustn't forget that. Now for the interviews.
Okay. Communication is our communication is very important.
Very important indeed. Well, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
I'm sure I can make him tell us more.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Serviceable name too. I don't know how I feel about my name.
That's normal. It's best not to give it too much thought. We didn't talk to the Wild Pines rep. We really must do that tomorrow.
Wild Pines rep. Yeah, I don't remember doing that.
Although, today was exhausting.
Yes.
What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
It's part of the Jam Rock Shuffle. I'm training for a long distance run. Don't want to waste time.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
I didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Right then. The debrief.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
So what are our powers exactly? The RCM.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
$1,000? Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Elysium.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
What else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Hmm. How can we be sure the RSD will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
And if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty?
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Hmm. Who makes all the rules?
The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
I have no idea.
Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum.
Mm-hmm. Moral return. What is that?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
And if I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in? Okay, no, conclude. Sorry, this is boring me. I know it's lore and it's cool and stuff, but it's boring. I have an opinion on the morally in turn. Do I? I don't have an opinion. Forget about it.
My kind of police officer.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
Pretty much. Let's look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno.
Oh yeah.
It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Mm-hmm. But are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
And in Jamrock, the GRIH.
We run this city. West of the river is Elysium land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Night. Captain Bartholomew Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat as he mounts the horse to head home. Rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41 with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back. Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any
Goodest
drastic
of the good
changes in our
cops.
lifetimes.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Very cold. I must have a few points. There. You're still following me. Total 7? 7 points? Oh no, 7 points on that. How many points can I have? Empathy. I think I want to increase this. That's the only one? That is the only one I had. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have used it, but oh well. Hey, see you in the morning. Close it. Okay. Now we're gonna wash. It smells.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world,
But
it's cleaner than you are right now. Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
corpse smell. No, no, no. A bath.
Bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
That's over there. Undress, close your eyes, and
The
submerge.
water is only lukewarm, but still comforting. Like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies. You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Take the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
Linger in the tube a little.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny
Nice.
wells as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving.
Okay. Imagine something.
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature. The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
I didn't dry myself off? Okay. Are we looking at the
A
mirror?
mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Stop steam from fogging up the mirror. Oh, look at that. Yes.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Let's try it.
The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber.
Yeah, at least I tried it, right? That's it. We going to bed now?
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Scroll in. No time yet. Wait, let me... I want to save it. You save.
The bed is cold. The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Wow. That...
And then sleep.
What?
And then sleep doesn't come.
Uh-oh. That was the longest day in a game ever. Was that... What was that? Like, properly... Like, actually 1 hour per hour? But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. Smells of alcohol and sweat. And grease.
Ugh. Blanket?
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Ooh.
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Sleep.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Dreams? Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Playable dream? What? It's me. I'm the hangman.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
I left. I was left. I left.
Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go.
It's the same voice as the body.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back, or I don't want to come back. I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. Freedom's
Drunk.
gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me.
That's sad.
You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium? Elysium.
Everything. The Pale and the Useless. On the surface, the outer magnetosphere, burning furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself.
Oh,
That's
really?
all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed.
Stinky boy.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type.
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
It's not a very nice dream. Hey. Rup. Okay, I was thinking about playing this more, but my brain
Going, buddy.
can't take this. It's just too much. Too much. The hell is that? Is that how it's gonna be now when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What chick?
You don't know? You don't know? Some broad that messed you up. It'll come to you. It always does.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
Oh, we're addicted.
Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
Yes. What? Wait, what is speed?
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover.
What?
How else did you think you even got up from this floor?
Really?
You got up from this floor because of a holy vow you made 16 years ago. With me. To wake up exactly 7:30 every morning until the day you die. Don't be silly. There was no vow. You were high on speed. That was the only reason you got up. You can't detect without it. It's that simple.
No, I can't take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Oh boy, yes, that's it. That's it. That's too much. It's too much. Oh boy. Alright. I have been Gareth Mason and I'll see you the next time I see you. Bye bye.